All right, it's time to get started, and we will start in a comfortable seat. As always, I recommend a blanket or a pillow when you are in a seated position. So go ahead and make your way down. We're going to rock side to side. And we're going to sit up nice and straight and tall. Go ahead and take your hands to your lap. Crown of the head reaching for the sky. You can have palms flipped up if you want to invite more energy in, or you can flip palms down if you need to settle a little bit. I'm always hyper. I'm going to flip my hands down. Closing your eyes, we're going to settle into the breath. So it's a big inhale through the nose. As your lungs fill, your belly expands, holding at the top of that breath. And then exhaling completely. And continuing. And as you breathe here, go ahead and give your body a scan. Noticing anywhere that maybe feels like you're tight or like you're holding on. Noticing the places that feel good. Noticing places that maybe need a little bit of attention. Sending your breath to those places. Sending your breath anywhere that feels tight, anywhere that needs attention. And on the next inhalation, you can open your eyes, take your arms up to the sky. Heels of the hands together. We're going to exhale, bring them to your heart. And we're going to make that little lotus flower with our hands. So the pinky edges of your hands can come together. Heels of your hands come together. Thumb edges of your hands come together. And your fingertips stay spread wide apart. You're going to take that little lotus flower to your heart. And as you inhale, you're going to reach up to the sky. And with your exhalation, bring it back down to heart center. Keep that going. More. Two more. Last one. Good. Exhaling, hands to your heart here. You're going to interlace your fingers, press your palms forward on the inhale. Exhale, longest arms you can possibly make. Back ribs go to the back wall. Tuck your chin, really long arms. Inhale it up, look at your hands. And when we exhale, keeping your palms flexed, you're going to take your hands out to shoulder height. You're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. And exhale, go ahead and bring the hands down to your side. Walking your left hand out as far as it wants to go while still keeping that right hip down on the ground. And then we're going to reach that right arm out over your ear, breathing here, feeling expansion in that side body, big breath in. And exhale, we're going to make air guitars with the arms so that right arm comes forward and down. Inhale, swing it back and up. Good, one more. Perfect. Coming all the way back up to the sky, reach the arms up high, and then exhale, take that right hand down. Walk it as far over to the right as you can while still keeping your left hip solidly on the ground. Left arm reaches out over the ear here. You're breathing, feeling expansion in that left side body. Head goes wherever feels good to your neck. Big inhale. And then exhale that top arm forward and down. Inhale Inhale, take it back and up. Do it again. Good, we've got one more. And follow it all the way up to the sky. Big breath in. Exhaling, take hands to your heart. We're going to take that left hand planted just behind you. Right hand to the left thigh. Turn and look over that left shoulder. Big breath in here. Exhale, stay. Making sure both hips, both sit bones are firmly on the mat. That's going to protect your low back. Keep it out of that twist. Keep breathing. Good. On the exhale, we're going to swing around to the other side. So right hand just behind your right hip, left hand to the right thigh. Turn and look over that right shoulder. Both sit bones are firmly on the ground and we're breathing. Last breath. Good. Exhale, coming back to the center. Now you're going to take your legs and bring them out into a straddle, flexing both feet when you get there. We're going to inhale nice and straight and tall. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, take it right back up, forward and back. Prepping the inner thighs, prepping the back body for what is to come. Your next one is your last one. Inhale all the way back up to the sky. We're going to exhale right hand down the right leg. Inhale it up. Exhale left arm down the left leg. Side to sides now. Stretching out those cute little supporter muscles that attach. It's kind of like attaching the back of your waist to your pelvis. These guys get like short and tight whenever we have to sit for long periods of time. One more on each side. Good. Back up to the center. We're going to take soles of the feet together, knees open. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Lean in. Inhale back up to the top. Exhale, lean in. Let's do it again. Last one. Good. Inhale, sit up nice and straight and tall. Crown of the head to the sky. Stay here. Breathing. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, look over that right shoulder. Exhale to look over the left shoulder. Keep that. You got one more. Good. Bring your head to neutral. You're going to bring your legs back into that sit position. You're going to inhale the arms up. And then on the exhale, you're going to flip it through and find child's pose. So big toes come together, knees go wide, hips go back, upper body goes down, forehead goes down, breathe. And while you're here breathing, you want to reach your fingertips. Reach through those fingertips. Really long in the back body, creating a lot of space. Settling into that really deep cleansing breath. So when you inhale, you're going to imagine that you have a little blue marble and it is tucked under your tailbone. And on the inhalation, you're pulling that little blue marble up one side of your spine, taking it all the way up to the base of your skull, holding it there for a moment before you exhale and send that little blue marble all the way down the right side of your spine, tucking it under your tailbone before you inhale and take it back up again. So that's the breath. It's that orbital breath, that blue marble coming up and down as you're reaching through your fingertips. So you're looking for lengthen your spine and lengthen your breath. Next breath in, you're going to come out of that child's pose, come up to all fours. Wag your tail side to side. Got to bring it to the middle, and we're going to inhale, look up. Exhale, push the ground away, curl your spine, tuck your chin. Do it again. Next one's your last one. Good. Bringing it to neutral, you're going to curl all 10 toes underneath you. And shifting your weight back, you're going to get that open foot. Coming out of it, shifting your weight forward, kick your feet out from behind you. And then make your way into downward facing dog. Hanging out here, heels dropping towards the ground. On the inhale, you're going to come up onto the balls of your feet, lift your heels. Exhale, drop your heels and settle. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, drop them down and settle. Couple more. Next one's your last one. Good, let's inhale the high plank. Exhale the downward facing dog. Couple more. Good, then hang out in your downward facing dog. Dropping your heels down towards the ground. And next inhalation, take your right foot to the sky. On the exhale, stack your hips, bend that right knee. You're going to inhale to lift, 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 lift out of that right kneecap. And on the exhale, stepping your right foot forward, coming up onto the ball of your back foot if you can. Inhale it up to a lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. And on the inhale, we're going to take a little bit of a twist in this lunge. You can keep hands together, or you could open them wide apart. Big inhale. And exhale to take both hands back down. Slide that left foot back a little bit. Rock a little bit forward and back here. Low lunge. Rock a little bit side to side. So enjoying a little hip flexors, psoas groin opener. And then when you are ready, your right foot is going to swing back and up. You're back into your three-legged dog on the inhale. Exhale, bring that right leg down, cross it behind the left. Big toes come together, heels reach for the ground, press back. So it's a cross-leggedy downward facing dog. Shake your head no. And shake your head yes. Unraveling there, you're going to inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, stack hips, bend knee. Inhale, reaching, 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 reaching through that left kneecap. And then exhaling, swinging your left foot forward, staying on the ball of your right foot if you can. Inhale to bring it up to a lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart. And on the inhale, we'll take a little gentle twist. Over to the left. You can keep hands together or open them up. Big breath in. And And exhale, both hands down, slide that right foot back, low lunge, rocking forward and back or rocking side to side. When you are ready, left foot swings back and up, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, bring the left foot behind the right foot. Big toes come together, heels down, press back, breathe. Biggest breath in. Exhale, stay. One more. Go ahead, exhale. Go ahead and unravel your legs. You're back to that regular old downward facing dog. Big inhale. And exhale to walk, hop, step, or jump. Malasana, top of your mat for your deepest squat. Heels down if you can get them down. If you can't, it's okay. Or you can even put a blanket or a pillow underneath. Hands to your heart as you lengthen through your spine. And then pay attention what's going on in your calves and your ankles. Big inhale. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, flat back monkey. Exhale, fold over your bent knees, drop your butt. Inhale it to chair. Staying here, you're going to exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to go back to those gentle twists. Inhale, the left elbow to the right knee. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold over your bent knees, drop your butt. Inhale to chair. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, right elbow to the left knee. Exhale to unravel. Inhale, flat back monkey. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, drop your butt. Inhale to chair. Good, hanging out in chair here. Just feel what's going on in your ankles and your calves. What's going on in your belly and your diaphragm and your back. Big inhale. And exhaling, straight legs, hands to your heart. And on the inhale, you're going to push all 10 toes into the ground and lift your heels. And then continuing to push all 10 toes into the ground, lower your heels down slowly. Relax everything completely at the bottom. Push all 10 toes firmly into the ground, even that little bitty baby toe who mostly just sits out on life. Smash her into the ground. Slow motion, pick up your heels, really activating every single tiny little supporter muscle in your heels and feet or your ankles and feet. And then slow motion, lower down. All 10 toes are firmly pressing into the ground. One more time, up and down. All 10 toes push down, bring it up. All 10 toes push down, bring it down. Good. We're going to go into our sun salutations. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to take a bow. Inhale, flat back monkey. Exhale to fold and plant your hands. Inhale to high plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale to lift. And then exhale to forward fold. Inhale to monkey. Exhale, fold over your bent knees, drop your butt. Inhale to chair. Exhale, straight legs, hands to your heart. You guys know this. On your own, we're going to do 5 more. Fast or slow. I'm feeling kind of a slower pace today, so I'm going to go slow. For me, that's 1. I've got one more. We're gonna meet in chair whenever you arrive. Inhale it up, hold it up, breathe. Hanging out in chair. Exhaling, straight legs, hands to your heart. And we're gonna root down to that right foot, really find stability in that right foot, bend that left knee. And then from here, bring that left arm to the sky and reach your right hand back, grab a hold of that left foot. You're gonna push your left foot into your hand, slight bend in that right knee as you lean forward. And just keep breathing. Push, 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 push foot into the hand. That's gonna open up your quad and hip flexor. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. You're gonna swing that left foot forward and swing your arms a couple times. Woo! And on the next swing back, you're planting that left foot. Arms come up, bend in that right knee. It is a high lunge. Big breath in here. Fists of fire. Exhale, fists to your hips. Squeeze your butt, tuck your pelvis, bend that back knee. Inhale, lift out of it. Exhale, do it again. Butt squeezes, pelvis tucks. Big, deep cleansing breaths. Good, next one's your last one. Inhale it up. And then exhaling, opening it out to the side. You're gonna be a starfish, big breath in. Exhale to take a bow, slight bend in both knees. Give yourself a big hug. You can sway a little bit side to side. Good, and then letting it go. Making sure that the edges of your feet are parallel with the top edges of your mat. And we're gonna go into the surfer squats, surfer lunges. So both hands are gonna walk over to your left foot. You're gonna bend that knee. You're gonna straighten out the right leg, flex the foot, take the right toes to the sky, and then go to the other side. So this is side to side. You do this fast, you do this slow, whatever. Listen to your own body. Keep it up. One more on each side. Good. Coming back into that straddle fold, grab a hold of your ankles. Inhaling, flat back monkey. Exhale, take a bow. Slight bend in both knees. We're going to inhale all the way up. And then on the exhale, hands to your heart. Take your, probably your right foot, pivot it to the top of the mat, and that left foot can follow your back in mountain pose. At the top of your mat, we're going to get the other side. So from here, you root down through that left foot. When you're ready, hands to your heart, bend the right knee. From here, right arm to the sky, left hand reaches back, grabs that right foot, slight bend in the left knee. You push right foot into your hand as you lean slightly forward. Hanging out here, it's quad and hip flexor opening up. Taking your biggest breath in. And then exhale, let it go. You're going to swing your foot and your arms. And that next step back into your starfish position. Big inhale here. Exhaling, take hands to your hips. Then we're going to take hips to the right, to the front, to the left, and to the back. Big swing around. Other way. And then notice as you're moving your hips in circles, just the little subtle opening, little subtle tug that you get maybe through your inner thighs, outer thighs, glutes. Learning how to control that movement. Bringing it back to the center. We're going to inhale the arms up. And then we're going to exhale, arms out to the side. You're going to take 2 fingers on each hand, and then you're going to bring those into your collarbones and start gently tapping all along underneath your collarbones, both sides. You can take that down around your armpits, down around breast tissue, all these lymph nodes that we keep up here in our upper body, and that we have a tendency, y'all keep going, I'm going to talk. We have a tendency to strangle these lymph nodes, right, and keep them from being able to drain properly when we put tight-fitting bras on and wear them all day. So we're just going to counteract that, right? So moving lymph out to these areas of high lymph node concentration. Then you're going to start kind of taking it down the side of your chest, down to your waist, down to your hips, move it down to your legs. So I'm going to go inside legs, this whole inguinal area here, another really high concentration of lymph nodes. It's another lymph watershed area, right? So I'm just here, I'm going to start slapping up as I go down inside of my legs, and then back up outside of my legs, and encourage it back to this inguinal area, around my belly button, and back up. Maybe up the sides of your neck, maybe the back of your neck. Good, and then inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhaling hands to your heart, you're going to take your left foot and pivot it so it faces the top of your mat. Then your right foot, you're going to turn and pivot. That's something on my mat. You're going to turn and pivot so you find yourself in a high lunge. We're going to exhale the arms up. No, inhale the arms up. And then exhale, fists to your hips, squeeze your butt, tuck your pelvis, bend that back knee. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, bring it down. It says fists of fire. Keep going. Your next one's your last one. Good. Inhaling it up here. And on the exhale, I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to bring it down to the ground. Slide my right foot back. Inhale, left arm up and over. And then on the exhale, I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to reach it under my right armpit. Try to touch the opposite wall. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, bring it under. Couple more. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring it under. This time, you're going to inhale it up, hold it up. And then exhale, left hand to the inside of that left foot. When you are ready, swinging that left foot up and back, 3-legged dog. Inhale. And then you have options. You can just stay here, or you can flip your dog on that exhale. Wherever you end up, you are good and you are breathing. Big breath in. Exhale to unravel, and I'm going to bring my left knee under my chest. So I'm here. I'm in like a 3-legged plank. Then my left leg shoots under my body, side of my left foot off the right side of my mat, and I pick up my right hand. So I'm in this fallen triangle. Big breath in. And exhale. I'm going to come all the way down on my butt. And I'm in kind of a straddle sit towards the back of my mat. Inhale the arms up. Flex the feet. Exhale, float to the middle. Touch wherever you can. Inhale, pick it right back up. Keep going. Last one. Fold forward, hang out wherever you end up. Options to kind of sway upper body side to side. Breathe. Next inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale to walk your hands all the way back. You're going to take your leg that's off the outside of your mat. I think it's your left leg. And you're going to bring it back onto the mat. You end up facing the wall at the back of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale, float forward. Grab whatever you can and hang out. So thighs, knees, shins, ankles, toes, bottom of the feet, whatever. Breathe. It's a seated forward fold. Inhaling, flat back monkey. And exhaling to let it go. Plant your hands behind you, point your toes. And when you are ready, we're gonna squeeze booties and come up for our incline plank. Stay here and hold it. Exhale it all the way down. Bring your feet together. We're sitting in a butterfly. Big breath in here. And exhale, float forward. Hang out, breathe. Wherever you end up is good. You could even, if you wanted to, build yourself a little resting tower out of blocks or pillows. And then we're going to come up, straighten the legs out, inhale the arms to the sky, and then exhale. We're going to take both hands off to the left, body follows, and we end up back in our high plank. So meeting in this high plank on the inhale, exhale it back to downward facing dog. Let's go. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. 2 more. Good. Meeting in that downward facing dog when you arrive. We're going to inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, stack the hips, bend the knee. You could stay here. This is great. Or you could flip your dog. Wherever you end up is fine. Breathing where you are. Your next breath is your last one. And exhale, flip it over to high plank. Bring that right knee under your body, holding it. So it's a 3-legged plank. And then that right leg is going to come under. Outside of the right foot is going to go off the left side of your mat. You're going to lift your left hand. You are in fallen triangle, breathing here. Next exhalation, bring your butt down. You end up in a straddle, facing one side of your, towards the, it could be front or back of your mat. Probably the back of your mat. Big breath in, sit nice, straight, tall. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Do it again. Next one's your last one. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring it forward and hang out here. Wherever you end up is perfect. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Now you're going to take your right leg, bring it back onto the mat. You're now facing the back of your mat. Flexed feet. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. Grab whatever. Hang out here and breathe. Inhaling, flat back, look up. Exhale, go back into that fold. Options to kind of sway your upper body side to side if you like. And when you're ready, roll it all the way up. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands behind you, point your toes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open your heart. And when you are ready, squeeze your butt, pick it up, incline plank. Keep breathing. And exhale. Hips down. Soles of the feet come together. You're back in that butterfly position, up nice and straight and tall on the inhale. And exhale, lean it forward. Find a place to hang out and hang out. No wrong answers here. Wherever you end up is good. Good. Let's inhale, come up, extend the legs. And on the exhale, you want to find a block or a blanket or a pillow, and you want to line it up with the back of your rib cage. And you're going to lay back on this block or blanket or pillow. It's only under your rib cage. Remember, there's no reason to have a block in your low back or a block jamming you in the neck. And then as you come back, if you want some support for your head, you can use another block or a blanket or a pillow. Create that head support. Arms are out like a T, palms are up, and you are opening across the front body, opening the heart center. Stay here and breathe. All right, so this is a supported fish pose. And then because we love our necks, we are going to roll to one side. We are not doing a sit-up from that full neck back position because we like our bodies, right? So rolling to one side, you can remove that block and you're gonna pull it into a fetal position. Top arm on top of the bottom arm. If you need some support for your head, you can use a block or a blanket or a pillow. Curling up in that fetal position on one side, that top arm is going to slide over the bottom arm, and then it's going to slide back, feeling how that shoulder blade moves. So freeing up that shoulder blade. One more. Good. Let that go. Rest there. Now you're going to take that top arm, inhale it up to the sky. Exhale to drop it back. Inhale up. Exhale, close. Do it again. One more. Good. Exhale, open it up and stay here. Breathing here, feeling that opening in your chest and just a gentle little twist through the upper spine. A little twist through the shoulders only. Remember, we don't like to take our low back into these torqued positions, right? So keeping your knees together and up is going to help stabilize your low back. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring that back arm up and put it back on top of that bottom arm. Take a moment here and tune into how the top side of your body feels. And we are gonna switch sides. So roll over to the other side. Again, if you need some support for your head, you can create it with pillows, blankets, or blocks. Top arm on top of bottom arm, knees, legs in the fetal position. That top hand is gonna slide over the bottom hand, and then it's gonna slide back. Keep it up on your own. Feeling how that shoulder blade moves. Good. Couple more. Next one's the last one. Come back to the center. We're going to inhale that top arm up. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale up. Exhale, close that gate. Keep it up. Remembering that we keep our knees together and pulled in so that we can stabilize our lumbar spine. We always want to be stabilizing through the lumbar spine. Your next one's your last one. You're going to open it up, drop it back, and then hold it there. Keep breathing. And then when you're ready, that top arm is going to reach up and you're going to close the gate. Stay here. And just kind of tune in to how this top side of your body feels. And when you're ready, you can remove that block or if you have a block under your head, remove it. And then you roll all the way onto your back. Knees are bent. Soles of the feet on the ground. And we're going to go to active bridge. So inhaling to squeeze your glutes, pick up your hips. Exhale to lower it down. Keep it going. Next one. Bring it down. And then on this one, you're going to pick up and hold it up. Options, if wheel is in your practice, you can turn this into a wheel. So you can go bridge up and hold it or wheel. Either way, your butt is tight the whole time. And then wherever you are, bring yourself all the way down to the ground. You did it. And now let's go into Supta Baddha Konasana, or that laying down butterfly. Soles of the feet together, knees dropping open. And breathe. Options to put one hand over your belly button and one hand over your heart. Big breath in here. Exhale. If you had your hands on your belly and your heart, you can move them to your sides. Bring your knees back together. Now we're going to invert that, right? So knees knock in, feet go to the outer edges of your mat. And then heel toeing your feet a little bit back to the center. Knees and feet are going to go hip distance apart. And then you're going to take just your knees over to the right. Come back to the center, just your knees go over the left. So a little internal and external hip rotation. It also ends up being a little stretch through those obliques. Good, back to center, and you're going to take your legs up a wall. All right, legs straight up a wall. Settling in when you get here. Butt is up against the wall. Let's take ankles in circles first and go the other way. Good. Back to the center. We're going to take, what is this, right ankle to the left thigh, flex the right foot, bend the left knee just as far back as your body allows. So you're not fighting with anything to make this position more extreme. You're just looking for that kind of hamstring, IT band, outer hip opening. Let your back and your knees and your hips tell you the appropriate range for you. Big breath in. Exhale. Go ahead and let it go. Take both legs up the wall. And then take a moment here. Feel the difference between left and right. And then moving on to the other side. So the left ankle to the right thigh. Flex the left foot. Bend that right knee. Hang here and breathe. Big breath in here. And then exhale. Bring both legs back up the wall. And let's go to a straddle. So take your legs out wide. Say hello, inner thighs. Particularly pay attention to the place where those inner thigh muscles attach to the inside of your knee. What does that feel like? And you can play around with relaxed feet or flexed feet. You could even point your toes. Just play around there. See what you feel. Just check it out. Bringing your legs back together. We're going to do one more thing before we go to Shavasana. Go ahead and come off of the wall. Come back onto your mat, right? Onto all fours. And then we're going to turn this into like a full knot. So you want to cross your arms in front of each other, in front of your chest. Lay fully onto your belly and then relax here. Let's come up out of it. Switch the cross of your arms. So crossing the other way, relaxing into it. And hang out. Go ahead and come out of it. And then we're going to work our way into Shavasana. I know we always think of Shavasana either on our backs or legs up the wall, but one possible option for Shavasana, since you're already on your stomach, is to take your blanket, put it under your pelvis, stack hands on top of each other with your forehead to your stacked hand, and hang out in Shavasana there. If you like it, cool. If you'd rather be in Shavasana another way, also cool, right? Just find your comfortable place. Settling into the breath here, we're going to go back to that little tiny blue marble that we have tucked under our tailbone. We're going to inhale it all the way up the right side of our spine. We're going to tuck it under the base of our skull. We're going to hold it there. And then we're going to exhale it down the left side of our spine. We're going to tuck it under our tailbone and we're going to hold it there. And that is just what we're going to do. Taking your big breath in. Wiggling toes, wiggling fingertips, coming back into your body. And wherever you are, you're going to slowly start making your way up to a seat. Finding your comfortable seated position. And from here, let's inhale the arms up. Exhaling hands to your heart. Take a bow. Namaste. All right, guys, thanks for joining me.